Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a warm welcome to all viewers. It's a pleasure to introduce you to the course Xenobiotics, Metabolism and Transport. I am Dr. Budabia Wafa, Medical Assistant Class B at the University of Alwan, and this is my institutional mail. And I am pleased to present an overview of the graduate level module titled Xenobiotics, Metabolism and Transport. This course is part of the fundamental teaching and is specifically designed for first-year master's students in toxicology. Over the span of 14 weeks with a total weekly workload of 21 hours. The model is divided into 5 structured chapters. The first introduces the concept and classification of xenobiotics. The second chapter delves into metabolic pathways with a special focus on key enzymes such as cytochrome P450 and the distinction between phase 1 functionalization and phase 2 conjugation reactions. The third chapter, we examine the transport mechanisms of xenobiotics, and the fourth chapter addresses the various factors that influence metabolism and transport of xenobiotics. And the final chapter introduces the experimental techniques used to study xenobiotics behavior. So students will be evaluated throughout 16% final exam and 14% continuous assessment divided equally between interrogation and an article. And the objectives of this course are to understand what xenobiotics are and why their metabolism and transport are important in biological systems. Learn how xenobiotics are absorbed, distributed, metabolized, and extracted by the body by ADME process. Study key metabolic pathways, including phase 1 and phase 2 reactions and the enzymes involved. Explore how xenobiotics are transported across cell membrane and the role of transport proteins. Recognize factors that affect metabolism and transport, such as genetics, age, and drug interactions. And the students should be familiar with biochemistry, including enzyme function, metabolic pathways, and biochemical reactions. A basic understanding of human physiology is required, particularly knowledge of organ systems involved in metabolism and excretion. Cell and molecular biology knowledge is important, especially regarding membrane transport, signal transduction, and gene expression. Coursework in pharmacology and toxicology is helpful but not mandatory. It supports better understanding of drug actions and interactions. The course assesses the ability to interpret scientific literature, use correct terminology, and engage in analytical thinking. So this model focuses on the study of xenobiotics, which are chemical substances not naturally produced or expected to be present in the body, including drugs, pollutants, and additives. It explores how these compounds are metabolized and transported in biological systems. Students will learn the major pathways of xenobiotic metabolism, including the roles of liver enzymes such as cytochrome P450 and two main metabolic phases: phase 1 modification and phase 2 conjugation reactions. The course also examines xenobiotics transport mechanisms, highlighting the function of membrane transporter such as ATP binding cassette and slot carrier proteins, which are essential for absorption, distribution, and excretion. various factors influencing metabolism and transport, genetic, environmental, physiological, and pharmacological, are discussed to understand individual differences in xenobiotics handling. Finally, the model introduced experimental methods for studying xenobiotics behavior using in silico, in vitro, and in vivo models. And thank you for your time and attention. I hope you found this overview informative and inspiring.